Hi, my name is Kaylee DeFalkenberg, and this is my speech. When you guys think of someone who has helped you become who you are today, who do you think of? Because for me, it may be a family member or a loved one, a friend. Um, I'm 20 now, and one person who has continuously made me want to be a better person in life is my dad, Mark. My father and I, we fight probably because we are so alike and stubborn, um, but we always love at the end of the day. And throughout my life, he has been not only my best friend through the bad, the hurting, and the good, but my biggest support system. And now it's time we can maybe take a stroll down memory lane with him. My dad, as a new parent, always did what he thought was best for us since me and my brother were little. He kept us active and happy. We were an active family growing up playing soccer. He started me and my brother in playing soccer when we were just like 3 years old. And that's something we were able to bond over. He showed us a lot of grace. In times of crisis, for instance, when I was 4 or 5, I got mad at my brother and I hid at my grandma's because I thought I would get in trouble for hitting my brother. And I hid probably for 30 minutes before anyone knew I was gone. And my dad ended up calling the cops thinking I ran away or thinking I was kidnapped. And I heard the cops coming through the house, and I did not do anything about it. So finally, they found me, and my dad could have been very angry with me, but instead, he just like imagined what it would be like to have lost me, and just showed me grace and love. And as I got older, I became more difficult and began to question my faith a little more in situations, but my dad's love remained completely unwavered for me. Um, so he gave me a big glimpse of what it's like to have the Lord's love and sacrifice. For when I was in middle school, I got in a car accident with my dad, and we were making a left turn in a convertible, and my dad saw the car coming on my side of the door, and so he unbuckled pretty and he reached across and grabbed me and pulled me out of the way in order that I didn't get hit, but he ended up breaking the arm that he grabbed me with. And just watching him lie on the floor was the scene I never want to picture again. But in that moment, I got a big glimpse of a father's love and the Lord's love for me, and that kind of sacrifice and dedication he had for me as his daughter. Um, he also dealt with more of my attitude growing older as I started middle school sports and club, and I had the biggest attitude, and we fought all the time. Um, but now, graduating high school and moving away, it only allowed me to be even more grateful for my dad, especially gone. My dad is a very sentimental person, and it became quite clear to me when I moved away. My first year in college, he challenged my faith big time. I did not enjoy my first year of college at Cal Baptist. I was pretty bitter, and I just wish I had gone farther away from home. I'm only 30 minutes away. Um, I had wished I went farther. I had wished that I played soccer in college. I was just unhappy. And so he did everything a father could. He took me on different college tours. He did anything possible for me to try to get different options. Um, and his care and support that he carries for me and my siblings has been the biggest blessing over the time. He comes down to CBU all the time to have lunch with me and my brother, and he makes sure family vacations are a thing for us so that we all are stay bonded because we have two younger siblings. And now that I'm at CBU and I stayed, it's because he pushed me to stay and overcome. I love it, and I'm having the time of my life, and I have amazing friends, and I owe that to my dad for pushing my boundaries and allowing me to hold on to God, not only him. My two supporters, I would say. So I hope I was able to convey the sacrifice that my father made for me and how blessed I feel to be his daughter. I'm sure most of you have someone who has shown you unconditional love even when you're undeserving of it. And the woman I am today, I owe completely to my dad and my faith. Without his guidance in my faith, his love when I'm unlovable, and his sacrifice for my family, needless to say, I'm frightened to think of where I would be without my dad in my life and without me being his daughter. Thank you.